Thank you guys for being here. I see y'all were waiting for me. Caramel was coming, honey. Yes, good morning on this rainy morning. Rainy Tuesday morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, good morning. I hope you guys are up and out this morning. Got your coffee. You're at your desk. Who we got in here? Oh, Linda Gamble, I see you. Audrey Gavins, Tamara Morgan. Y'all are coming in so fast. My God. Megan, Demita Joe, Samiko Watkins, Dina May. Good morning, y'all. Miss Bridget Baby, Nikki Rogers. Hey, y'all. I see y'all. Y'all coming in like super fast. Let's see. AC, Keisha, Latanya, Tisha Rains, KBR, Robbins. Oh my, I'm sorry, I couldn't get it. S. Johnson, Gwendolyn, Unapologetically, Patricia, Celeste, Immaculate Davis. Good morning, y'all. Megan, hey. Yes, that's Maya. Hey. Or Mia, just Mia. I'm sorry, did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. Travelinista, I think I said that right. Travelinista. Tyra Daniels, hi. Hi, I see my mod in here, Linda Gamble. Hey, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Queen Snyder, Evelyn, Angela Caldwell, Tanja J, my other mod. Hi. LaDonna Ford, hi. Joanne, good morning. Chappelle. Tara, hi. Good morning. She said good hi from Dallas. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Dallas. How y'all doing? Good morning, y'all. Let's go on and get started. We got some good topics to talk about this morning. Hi, Joyce Harrison, Special K, Constance L. I see y'all coming in. Latanya Allen, Eumenia Bowens. I'm sorry. If I mispronounce your name, guys, I apologize, okay? Yes. All right, let's get to it because I'm keep saying good morning. So good morning to everyone that's joining, all right? If I did not call your name individually, good morning, okay? I apologize. We'll get you tomorrow. Car Chronicles is tomorrow, okay? So if I didn't get you today, Caramel will try to get you tomorrow, okay? I like to give all my Caramelian shout outs in my videos, okay? Love you guys down, though, all right? All right, here we go. First things first, Bishop Head, honey. As y'all know, he has been arrested for defrauding a parishioner out of $90K, okay, of her savings. Plus, he's been also arrested for extortion and lying to the FBI, okay? Yeah, so he got a lot going on. And I knew it was a matter of time before he was going to get caught up in some mess because he was doing way too much. And he kind of stayed in the news with some BS. Everything is related to some type of craziness. And I said, Lord, I just know it's about to pop here real soon. So they got his ass. He is arrested, y'all. Now, it says that he was making false statements to the FBI and is charged with fraud and extortion. It says that the U.S. Attorney's Office announced the charges that this past Monday along with his arrest, all right? It says that the charges involve former parishioner and businessman and the FBI as well, okay? It says that he was defrauding his congregation and he was also extorting as well. He's doing a lot. I said, damn, bro. All right. And then when they did the investigation, he sat there and lied to the FBI about it. Why are you lying to the FBI? Like, they already don't have their ducks in a row when they come to you and say, hey, this is what we have on you. Really, they just want you to say, hey, okay, yeah, I did this. And just, you know, admit to it because they already did their homework. They're not coming to you with some, you know, empty allegations when they approach you. So why not just go ahead and admit to the shit? Or plead the fifth and get you a lawyer. All right. Now, it says Pauline Anderson. This woman is one of his parishioners. All right. Pauline Anderson, she filed a lawsuit against Whitehead in 2021 for swindling $90K that he promised to assist with buying and renovating a home for her, and says that he kept the money. All right. It says that Whitehead used the $90K for personal use and his own personal expenses. It says that he's also accused of bullying a business person out of $5K and defrauding them as well. Okay. It says that Pauline says that after cutting the check for $90K. Says that Bishop Whitehead offered excuse after excuse when she questioned the progression of the home. It says that by May, she told him that she would contact the police if she did not get any info on the purchase of this house or any type of renovations as it related to it. All right. Or she wanted her money returned, the $90K, okay? Because this was her life savings that she dished over, which I thought was so damn stupid. I wouldn't have done that. But says that they instead continued to change heated messages. So he didn't want to give her money. He didn't want to tell her anything about this property, but instead he wanted to sit there and argue back and forth with her. It says by July 2021 that Whitehead accidentally emailed Pauline's son a copy of a purchase contract for a $4.4 million mansion in New Jersey. It says that the purchase didn't go through, but it was later found out that that Whitehead used Miss Pauline's $90K, okay, for the down payment of the home, okay? So he blew her money. He couldn't get that money back. All right, so it says that Pauline is seeking damages from Whitehead. Says that she fired back with she's looking for $1 million back for damages for this particular incident in this case. It says that Head fired back at her as to say that she's only coming for him because of who he is. Like, who are you? Okay. Now, it also says that he also extorted another man out of $500K just prior. So just prior to this incident, he extorted $500,000 from another man, okay, who was said to be in his congregation as well. He is doing a lot. I said, this is why he walking around here with these fake ass suits on. Y'all got to stop this mess, child. I keep telling y'all, you got to use your discernment. You got to use your discernment, because you got some pastors out there that's not on the up and up, and then you got some that are. You have to use your discernment, pray, and say, hey, Lord, send me to a church that's going to give me what I need, and not to some, not somewhere where somebody's going to be taking advantage of me and my money. A lot of pastors, they do that, and it's sad, and a lot of it sometimes be mega churches, and it also happens in small churches. His church wasn't a mega church, but he is able to swindle people out of money, and he just sounds very believable. Now, prior to him becoming this huge pastor, he spent a lot of years in prison, okay? He spent a lot of years in prison for almost the same thing that he's being accused of now. So people are steady trusting him and not doing their homework on this person, okay? Yeah, I see what they say he had about 15 church members, but yeah. But then when you're going after people's life savings, $90,000, like, that's a lot. Old people. Like, you coming for old people and taking their money for your own personal gain out here. You walking around here with Gucci, and there's people catching the bus to come to your church. You walking around, or you riding around here in a Maybach, and there's people walking. Like, we see it all the time. We see it all the time. Like, it's a hot damn mess. At the end of the day, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, these people need to wake up and like I said, do your homework on these people. Don't just go to any and every church and allow somebody to take advantage of you, because people work hard for their life savings. People work hard for their life savings. So to have somebody just up and take your money like that, I feel her. I would sue his ass too. I would get more than $1 million, because it's the sheer audacity for your ass to even up and be trying to fraud somebody like that, okay? Now, it says that the charges includes 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of extortion, 1 count of making false statements to the FBI, okay? And it says that if convicted, that Whitehead faces 65 years in prison, 20 for each fraud count, 20 for extortion, and 5 for making false statements, okay? Yeah. Now, it says that, it's like a bad accident up there, so we got to do a detour here. My Lord, somebody can't drive out here this morning. I hope they're okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find an alternate route here. So yeah. So as y'all know, he was previously seen on camera assaulting a female. Y'all, he was seen on camera assaulting a woman. All right. And then he wound up calling the police, trying to get her in trouble. And he wound up getting in trouble as well. He done put his hands on this woman. And then up and try to hurry up and call the police, and his ass was guilty too. So we're going to see how this situation turns out. I'm going to go back the other way, because this is some bullshit right here. Okay. All right, let's move on past that. Trey Songz, we're going to get the celebrity news out of the way. Trey Songz turns himself in to the NYPD police station after being charged with assaulting 2 people in a bowling alley 2 months ago, okay? Trey is accused of allegedly punching a woman in the face in a bowling alley bathroom, okay? A second person was also assaulted and said that he was also punched in the face, and he's also pressing charges against Trey as well. So we're going to see what happens with that, because it looks like he's going to be in trouble for that. He had to turn himself in. Trey keeps staying. He stays in trouble. He stays in trouble. Like, he has women constantly coming after him saying that he did this. He was inappropriate with them. Like, he even came for what's the girl? Kiki Palmer. He had some type of inappropriate situation with her where she went to some party. He wanted her to be in some video. She did not want to be. And it was said that he was trying to do some inappropriate stuff to her. So she had to get the hell out of there. There's something going on with him. I don't know. He needs to get some help, for real. He needs to get some serious help. All right, so let's talk about, did I want to go into that yet? Yeah. All right, let me get this one out of the way first. All right, so Stormy, honey, Stormy did a live responding, okay, to all these allegations as to what is going on here. Y'all know we've been talking about this situation with Stormy and her mom speaking out and blah, blah, blah. So Stormy did a recent live saying that don't decide not to like her over a show. Okay, this is what Stormy is saying. Saying, please don't decide not to like her over a show. It's just a show. Stormy says that it's very stressful being on the show and that people tell her all the time to leave if she can't handle the fire. Then Stormy goes on to say that she's the type to walk across hot coals and it don't burn her feet. She said, Stormy goes on to say that that she still hold on. That she still doesn't have any beef with anybody on the show, that she still gets along with everybody on the show, which that's her problem. You're trying to be friends with everybody, Stormy. It's not that damn serious. Go in there and do your job and get out of there. Promote your canvas beauty. Talk about you and your husband and your child and get on out of there. Okay? Yeah. Instead of trying to be friends with everybody. You cannot be friends with everybody. We talked about that last night. All right. Then Stormy, like I said, with her two-faced ass, she's a fake friend who she links up with the enemy to plot against her friends and people who she called her friends, okay? Now, we already saw how she apologized to Destiny and then she turned and then shaded her to Melody. In the same breath, you apologize that this girl brought her a Gucci bag and said that you want to call a truce and be friends again, but then you turn around and you shade her. And that's the type of person Stormy is. So I just do not believe that she just did not go to her mom and have a whole bunch of negative stuff to say. Now, it is said that her mom had beef with Melody since 2020, okay? Now, we've already discovered that Stormy is really good friends with and knows and follows Ariane, who is Melody's nemesis, okay? Y'all already know that. So we talked about it, why you following her. Saying you friends, you get along with everybody. How you getting along with Ariane when you know this person broke up this woman marriage and had a whole baby by her husband, then gonna sit in Melody's face and ask her how you feel about Marcel moving on with somebody else? How you think she feel? No, she don't care that Marcel is moving on, but at the end of the day, there are still scars there. So as a friend, go there and be supportive and not come and trying to get information to be taken back to the ops. That's all that conversation was on this past episode, the season finale. The only reason why you brought your drunk toucan Sam beak having ass over there was to get information to take back to the ops. I keep saying it. You're not no real friend of Melody. You're not. You sat in her house asking her about her damn business. You know, and I'm sorry that Melody sometimes she likes to see the best in people. And I said it with this whole situation with her inviting Marcel on this damn trip. Melody likes to see the best and the good in people, and she likes to see the fact that people have progressed in certain areas in their lives. So she tried to give them chances, and sometimes when you do that, it comes back to bite you in the ass later on. Sometimes you have to let people make their own progression and continue to let them do that from afar. No, you cannot be in my space. Thank you for going to get the help that you need. But at the end of the day, I cannot so much as fuck with you no more because you have shown me who you are. And guess what? I believe you now. I believe you now. I don't need to keep believing you. I can see you making a progression. Great. Do it over there. Far, far away from me. Okay? Far, far away from me. Do it way over there. And that's what she needs to be telling Stormy. Stormy, you're not my friend. You're not my friend. Marcel is not her friend. And that's why she didn't want Marcel to be in her house, because she probably didn't want Marcel and they done slipped up something to record her. I thought about it. When I was reading some of my information last night where Melody was saying she had to have her house scanned for recording devices, okay? She trusted Marcel to be in her space, and then he turns around and then be doing all this recording mess. That's what I don't like about him, because he's so damn sneaky and act like a female. So that is why she stops him at the door. That is why she won't allow him in her space, because she don't want him in there planting stuff to be recording and then be coming back trying to come for her. She's very smart. I got to give her that. I got to give her that. She don't trust him. And he was real big mad about the fact that she wouldn't let him in their house. It was like you almost was mad that you did not get to orchestrate some type of plan that you put together, sir. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like you were trying to orchestrate some type of plan to get up in this woman's house, to plant something in their house, to see who she might be talking to see what might be going on behind closed doors when you are not around. Since you can't get it out of your children. Because I know Melody done probably had a conversation with her kids to let them know, don't be over there talking to daddy about my business. Okay? I'm sure she has, ever since she's now seen that Marcel be recording the kids. Thank you, Miss Dolores, for the super chat. She said thank you. I appreciate it, okay? Yeah. Melody, like, you're not about to come up in here and be dropping no recording devices in my damn house. And I done had to have my house already scanned for recording devices because your ass be coming over here. No, I don't care if you invite me in your house. You ain't got shit in there but the furniture that we used to own. I don't care if you invited me in my house. You're not coming in my damn house. And that's how you got to be with people. Don't allow nobody in your house. Your house is your safe space. Don't allow nobody in your house. Marcel carries a legion of bad spirits about him. So whenever he steps his skunk loafers up in her house, not only is he going to be bringing some funk up in there, but he going to be bringing all them damn bad spirits that he carry within himself while he is saying that he is out here getting all this damn help that he ain't getting. And we keep seeing it. You still got this nasty controlling attitude. You still have this dominant attitude about yourself where you still think you own this woman and tell her what to do. He's very aggressive. That aggression needs to be put towards you trying to level up and do something with yourself. You cannot so much as pass an open book test to even get your damn builder's license. That's where your focus needs to be, Marcel. You are not a protector and a provider. That's why she don't fuck with you no more. And I don't blame her for that. Let's move on. But then you got Stormy, who's bringing her ass on the show and running back and telling stuff. You running back and you hanging with the Scotts. Now you want to get on live talking about some don't count you out and don't judge you by what they see on the show because you're not that person and you can handle being on the show and what people have to say about you. Can you? Well, what the hell you doing on live trying to explain that? Just live your life. If it don't bother you, if it ain't affecting you, you don't need to come on live and explain that. Continue to be the same messy person that you are. Because you think too highly of yourself, Stormy. She's been seen online dancing around with stacks of money in her hand because she really thinks that's really what life is about. Congratulations, you got some money. What's next? Your attitude and your demeanor sucks. You ghetto as hell. And the fact that nobody is putting you in the same category as Melody, you're mad. We will never see you in the same light as Melody because Melody has class. You need to go to class to get some class and learn some etiquette about yourself because your ass is ghetto. That's why nobody don't see it for you. And you're going to keep running your mouth and people going to stop supporting Canvas Beauty and not buying your products while you out here trying to be saying that you know, I'm such a millionaire and I'm so rich and people ain't got enough to come for you. They ain't going to have enough to buy from you if you continue that. Because you're going to cut your own beak off to slice your face. And notice I said beak. Yes, that was a read. For those of you that didn't catch it. 2 snaps up on that shit too. All right. Yes, honey. I had to drag her ass and I had to drag her and her damn mama with the toe out dreadlocks last night as well. So if you guys didn't catch that video, please go on and catch that and like the video as well. And for those of you that didn't subscribe, this is how we do it over here. All right. You ain't gonna get nothing but facts. I'm gonna throw in a few jokes, but shit gonna be true. That's how we do it over here. That's how we do it over here. Somebody said I called it. Y'all know I'm gonna throw that shade in there. I'm gonna stay throwing that shade in there. Let's move on, child. Stormy girl, you ain't doing nothing out here, girl. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. We gonna move on past her. Ain't nothing else to see. Let's gonna talk about Marsau. Let's gonna get on his ass this morning because I got a whole lot to say about him, honey, and them Scotts. Thank you for the Wanda Burns. Thank you so much. It says I was afraid he would bodily abuse her if he got in the house. Absolutely. Melody was smart. She was like, hell no, you about not to be in my house to have me locked up in there with you and you snap off on me. Because y'all know it don't take Marcel, honey, but 2 seconds to snap off. If she wound up saying something that he don't like, Marcel is dangerous. He's very dangerous, y'all. I told y'all about the situation where her mama had to call Marsau to run over there to Melody and Martel's when they got into a big heated argument. This is when they were married. And she was begging Marsau to hurry up and please get over there because she was scared that Marcel was going to do something. And I would not be surprised if he has put his hands on her before. And I'm going to say allegedly. I'm not saying that he has or that he hasn't, but I'm saying I would not be surprised if it happened because of the type of aggressive person that he is. Martel's first instinct to everything is to be physical. We've seen him run up on Melody when they were in Las Vegas. He ran up on her like she was a dude off the street. He was ready to fight her. We saw that. So you cannot tell me that he don't have that in him to do that. So had she invited him in that house and they had some type of a disagreement to where she didn't say what he wanted her to say or how he wanted her to say it, I will not put it past him to have done something to this girl. I'm sorry. She needs to really watch her back. Honestly, with them exchanging the kids as well, I think that they need to do it in a public place. They need to have somebody there. It needs to be public because Marcel is unraveling. He is dangerous as hell. I'm sorry. A person like that, he takes no accountability for anything. And he is still on this, I want to hurt you because you let me go. You see me struggling, you let me go, and you see me struggling and you're not helping me. That's not up to her no more. You chose the life that you're having right now. You had everything that you needed when you were there, but you didn't appreciate it. So this woman had to let you go so that you can go on out there and see that ain't shit out there. It's easy to sit in the mansion and look out there and think that it's better. But then when you get your ass out there in the rain and everything else and see that ain't nothing there, don't be trying to come back. Because guess what? When you touch that doorknob, the door is locked. You're not coming back in here. And that's just how it has to be. When you close the door behind certain people, baby, lock that door behind them. Do not allow a person to come back in your space and put you back in a place that you prayed yourself out of. Okay? Melody has prayed herself out of a lot of things. And she knows that by allowing Marcel to get back in that space again, and when I say that space, that means her heart. Because it takes a lot to pray a person out of your heart. Okay? You can forget a person. You can say, F you, forget you. I don't care about you. But when you're married to somebody, there's a certain connection. It starts to intertwine with your heart. When you got a person that's messing with your heartstrings, baby, there's a lot of prayer and supplication and meditation and counseling and all that has to go into getting that person detached from your heart. Okay? There's feelings involved. It's emotional. It's very emotional. So just because she divorced him, it does not mean that it was completely over. You still have to go through a healing phase. You still have to go through that detachment. I know she had to probably get on her knees and lay on her face and just cry some nights. She had to get that out of her. That don't mean she a punk. But it means you got to get that out of you so that it does not destroy you from the inside out. That is how she can look at him and say, this don't bother me. And I'm sure that she's still going through that healing phase. It's going to take it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. And that's for anybody else that's going through it. She was married to him for 12 years. So that's 12 years of emotions. Then you bore children by him. So you carried his DNA in your body for 9 months, 4 times. Really 5 times. Okay? So you got to keep all those things into consideration. Just because you let a person go, they're not completely out of your system. So you got to purge yourself from certain people and get them out of your space. She had to do a whole cleanse the way, look, I don't need to see you. I don't need to be around you. You don't need to be in my space. That's why she told him, for a minute, I won't bother you. I won't seeing you. I won't checking for you. That was her going through her healing space. So you can't go through a healing space from something that hurt you, that damn near took you out of here, and go back to that space. What are you going back to? What are you going back to when you've already seen that this situation almost took you out? Okay. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. I don't know if somebody is going through something very detrimental in a relationship today, but I want somebody to know today, you do not have to put up with somebody that will not respect you for who you are. Know your worth. Women, men, it don't matter, because men are in abusive situations as well. Know your worth. When you know your worth, you do not allow a person to treat you any type of way. And that's what Melody was letting Marcel know in this last episode. Go ahead and throw out who you think that I might be messing with. It's irrelevant. You're deflecting who you are. Everybody knows who you are, Marcel. Period. Know your worth and add 100 to it. Get your worth up so high until when bullshit occurs, it don't even bother you. I'm just saying, add 100 to your worth. Hell, add 200. Add 200 to your worth. So when you run into knucklehead, sorry ass men like Marcel and Marsau and any of the Scotts for that matter, you can see through the bullshit. And I'm just speaking, that's facts on damn facts. And I'm gonna snap on that damn thing too. Let's move on. Let me exhale. Let me get that up out of me. And throw it out. All right. Lord Jesus. Let's get on this, y'all. Marsau, honey. Marsau. Let's talk about his ass this morning. Jesus. Ugh. When I saw this, I was like, I already know I'm going to get to hollering and snapping. Oh, my God. I'm going to be going off, y'all. And y'all know anytime I'm talking about the Scotts, it's open season. So if I snap off this morning, y'all forgive me, okay? For real. I said, preach, caramel. Y'all, when it comes to relationships and just women just being in certain situations, like my heart goes out to people, because sometimes you just don't see things up close and personal. Melody was young when she got with Marcel. So the things that she should have seen back then, she was blinded by love. And sometimes you get in situations like that. You know, so thank God he got her up out of that, honey, and she can move on and be successful. All right, let's talk about Marsau. We're going to get off them. All right, so Marsau says that he needs to tell his story, okay? And what happens on the show is true. This is what he's saying. He did a live, okay? For those of you that didn't see it, we're going to talk about that thing this morning, okay? He said he's ready to tell his story, like a lifetime story, honey. I said, you mean like, oh, I'm ready to tell my story, the lifetime story of the lives of Marsau Scott. Is that what it is? Well, he ready to tell his story. All right, so Melody did a live where she was talking about how blessed she was, how she was able to start doing some type of videos or reels or whatever online, to where she makes like almost 35K a month doing that. So upon her saying that, Marsau saw that. So now he wants to piggyback off of Melody to say that now he's getting ready to start a YouTube channel to start talking about his life and what's going on in his life and his businesses and explain his finances. We don't care. First of all, you don't have the same clout and adoration as Melody. Ain't nobody checking for you and no damn YouTube. We can't get your ass to tell the truth on the show. So we really not about to be logging on no damn YouTube video to be watching no lies. Marsau. Like, we just really not about to be wasting our time like that. Time is something that I cannot get back. And I will not be wasting it watching you, sir, starting your YouTube channel trying to piggyback off Mel thinking you about to get 35K a month when ain't nobody checking for your ass like that. Melody has the notoriety and the celebrityism, I'm going to say. Celebrity is here to be making the money because she's liked by the people. People like her. Melody can sell snow to a damn snowman. I'm just saying it that way. Okay? Melody can sell water to a whale. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. At the end of the day, Melody can sell bacon to Tisha, and she's fully stocked on bacon. All right, catch that tea. But all right, yeah, Mel says she makes a very lucrative income, honey, doing her lives and her little reels over there. And I was like, yes, ma'am, do you. Do you. We don't care about what he got to do and what he trying to do. All right, so, yeah, he's sitting back watching her. The same person that you don't like, the same person you said you would never thank again, when you turned around and did a whole long post thanking Funky Neva for helping you boost your wine sales. He did an entire long post giving all this adoration and thanks to Funky Neva for helping him get his chocolate in the bottle off the ground, honey. Because as y'all know, he asked Melody if she could be the spokesperson and the face for his chocolate in a bottle, and she declined. So out of nowhere, he had Funky Neva, who stepped up to the plate and asked him if, you know, I guess he asked him, or he maybe just did it on his own, but he helped him boost. According to Marsau, he helped Marsau boost his sales for chocolate in a bottle. So you wanted to use Melody just for the fact of helping you sell some wine, your chocolate in a bottle, and Mel declined. She was like, you're not about to be on my back no more. I already done helped you with Short. You're not about to turn around and use me again. Okay, so when she declined, now he want to be on this, oh, I'm not thanking her. I don't need to thank her. She's did nothing for me. Well, she did help you get on the show, if you forgot about that, as everybody else tends to do. Everybody seems to get amnesia when it comes to it. It's time to thank Melody for the things that she's done for them. You ain't got to thank her, sir. Because you do stay in her face. It's evident that she's done for you and that you know she has the capability to do for you. Because at the end of the day, she, sir, is making boss moves and you sitting back watching and you want a piece of that. And you want a piece of her. That's why your wife be sitting back crying. You low-key hate her, but you want her. How sick and twisted is that? You low-key hate her, but you want her. The way you look at her, you admire her. You see something in her that you don't see in your own wife. Okay? Yeah. You love sitting there looking in her eyes, honey, like you did on the episode when Tisha had to leave, honey, and y'all a fake date. You left your wife to go sit up in her enemy's face. Because that's where you really want it to be. You love being in her presence. Because just being around her, honey, you feel like something's going to rub off on you. You love to sit there watching, honey, them long legs when she walk up in there. Because when you go home, you seeing them stubby legs looking like Wanda. You going home looking at Wanda, and you out and you out wanting to look at Mel. Okay? Who is two completely different people. Okay? Marsau despised Wanda. And that's probably why his ass don't never want to go home, because Tisha looked just like Wanda. I'm just saying. We're going to call a spade over here. And I'm going to slam that shit on the table. Pow. And that's how you do when you play spades? Pow. Because you know you about to win that book. I won that book. Yes, honey. Give me my book. Tisha looked just like Wanda. Especially with no makeup on. We done said it, baby. That oatmeal pie skin, you need to be calling Mel every day and begging her for her friendship back so she can send you some free 7th Avenue over to that bitch, baby. Because your face, that's why you hating her. Mel can go on live, fresh-faced, with no makeup, no eyebrows drawn on, and still be killing the girls out here. Still be serving the girls. Tisha come on there, honey. With blotches and all these look like child. I said, girl, if you don't get your ass off national television with this face like this, now you know you're supposed to have on 7 coats of Maybelline. Why is you out here playing in our face like this, teacher? Now you know you're supposed to have 7 coats of Maybelline on. Why is you out here trying to be like Mel and be fresh-faced when ain't nothing fresh about that face? Now that's a face that only a mother can love. That is a face for only that's a face for radio, if you will. Okay. Tisha got the face for radio without makeup. I'm just saying. I said, nah, it's connected now. I see why Marsau don't want to be home. He is coming home to Wanda. He coming home to Wanda in a halter top. Think about how that shit look. Wanda is in a halter top at his house. Woo! Jesus. I gotta laugh at myself this morning, because that right there thing, y'all. Listen, this is why he said, child, listen, I gotta go out here because I gotta get some more pictures in my phone of these naked women, because I ain't got it at home. It ain't at home. Now, I done sent you every third Wednesday now to the doctor to get your body done, and you still out here looking like your mama. You're still out here looking like your mama. You're looking like you're looking when you're looking like you're looking, if you will. You're looking like you're looking when you're looking like you're looking out here, girl. Thank you, Tracy. Lord, don't take me out here, Jesus. Lord, I'm going to have to call my insurance company, Lord. Aetna, let me call Aetna, my insurance company, and say, Lord, I need to come on in the office so y'all can check me out, honey, because my heart can't take it no more, Jesus. Woo, Lord, thank God for medical insurance, Jesus, because I can't take no more. Marsau is coming home to Wanda in a halter top, y'all. That's why he don't never want to be home. Okay, ain't nothing to see there. Ain't nothing to see there. Okay, ain't nothing to see there. No, Lord, ain't nothing to see there. So, people in the comments was tearing him up. Okay, he want to talk. Y'all know he talks in circles. Okay, he was on his live talking in circles, talking about everything else but what his ass need to be talking about. So people in the comments was tearing him up, and they asked him, how do you say that you're a millionaire living in that old raggedy house with the grass growing through the concrete? Thank you, Beverly Childs. Y'all, that's the question I was asking. So I was like, thank you, comments, because y'all read my mind. Everybody was asking that. Everybody's been asking that. How are you, pray tell, a millionaire? $17 million is what he said he made. And then you said you had nothing to show for? How is that? He's saying, see, the way that the gross and the net works. He's trying to break it down. And I said, the more you talking, sir, you sound stupid. Now, if I can't do nothing else, damn it, I can add. So if you made $17 million, and at the end of them taking out what they needed to take out as to who you owed with whatever contract you were doing, and you had nothing to show for at the end of this $17 million, so are you volunteering? Are you volunteer working out here building? Like, what are you doing? How do you not have no money to show for when you have a $17 million contract and you have nothing in the end? Make that make sense. The math ain't mathing, if you will. Which is why y'all asses is being sued for fraud and misrepresentation. Because that whole comment that he made on his live was definitely fraud and misrepresentation. Now, I see why y'all asses had to go out here and get 2 PPP loans. Okay? While you on here wanting to be talking about your finances, you might want to shut it up. Because IRS is watching since you got these 2 PPP loans, sir. And your ass hurried up and went to Africa right afterwards. So did you use some of that PPP money to be going to Africa? Because that's not what it was supposed to be used for. Okay? Yeah. A trip for 2, if you will. Out there laying in the high grass eating banana sandwiches with your side chick with that PPP loan money, allegedly. We'll put allegedly on it just to be cute. Why you ask the swinger from tree to tree out there trying to get a signal, tell Tisha you can't call her ass. One of them. I can't call you, Tisha, because I ain't got no signal. Meanwhile, everybody else walking around talking on their phones. But you don't have no signal. We'll go with it. It sound good. It sound real good when you said it. I mean, we knew it was lies. But now you want to do a whole live now. Talking about you going to start a YouTube channel to be telling us some lies. I don't want to hear that. I got better things to do with my time. I'd rather watch 2 ants walk across my damn driveway from one side to the next. I'd rather stand there and watch 2 ants walk across my damn driveway than to listen to your lies. And that's real talk. For real. For real. Now, when this person asked him about his little lies about him being a millionaire and living in that raggedy, broke down house that they don't clean. We already talked about the damn carpet. It looked like they should have called Stanley Steamer's ass 3 weeks ago, like I told their ass, and they never did. Okay. Yeah. And they keep a sale. Stanley Steamer keep a sale. And I already told y'all pay for the shit. But you still ain't reached out to care me. I ain't seen no messages in my inboxes. Talking about some, yeah, we gonna go on to schedule that Stanley Steamer appointment. I ain't seen none of that. I'll call it. Hey, I'll call and set it up and everything. And I'll pay for it. I already told you. But y'all want to still be over there walking around that nasty ass carpet. So, hey, be my guest. I ain't gonna beg you to take my money. I sure won't. But so then Marsau, of course, did not respond, okay? But he skipped over it and said that he would respond at the end of the video, which he never did. He never addressed it. He never addressed it, okay? He was pissed off, and he was saying that people that were coming for him, that he's going to address it, that people not going to continue to play in his face, okay? He was like, y'all trying to be funny on here, and I'm going to address y'all at the end of my video because y'all, it seems like y'all want to keep trying me. No, you trying yourself, because nobody asked your ass to even come online to be trying to explain nothing about your finances. We know y'all broke. So it's like you trying to get ahead of something by jumping on live trying to explain something when nobody asked your ass to explain nothing. Continue to live your lies. Continue to live your lies. That's what you need to be doing. Everybody knows that it takes all types of money to go to Africa. That is a trip that you have to plan beforehand because there's certain shots and stuff that you got to get prior to going. You don't just say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to Africa and hop your ass on the plane and go. This is something that you pre-plan. So the fact that you didn't even ask your wife and or family to go when they done told you that that was something they wanted to do. Your kids never been to Africa. That would have been a great trip for you and your family to take. So you knew way prior you were going and didn't even ask your wife. And then when she found out, she begged you to go and you told her no, you didn't want her to go because you were feeling depressed and you needed to go by yourself because you needed to go and clear your mind. Oh, really? Oh, really? So then at the reunion coming up, we find out that you got naked pictures of women in your phone, which says that you are doing things that you should not be doing. And I already said last night in my live, and I had to be real careful and precise with how I said it, because I know some information as well where he was texting a certain female, and she would be texting him every day and sometimes early in the morning, as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, and he would be laying back texting her and asking her to send him naked pictures of her. And she was also calling him babe. So they had they had been talking for a minute to where this woman was calling him babe. And she was asking to see him. Okay? Now, should you be having them type of conversations when you're married? Since Tisha like to be throwing out that you've been married all these years. It don't matter. Disrespect is disrespect. I don't care if you've been married for 40 years. If you choose to stay in that mess, that says a lot about you and who you are as a person. Your self-esteem is already jacked up just for the simple fact that you hate male the way you do. You hate other women and you hate to see other women doing good in their life because you're not there. And you forced to stay in a situation now that you so far deep in because you done ran your credit up trying to get all this mess to look rich and make people think that you got it like that when you don't. Okay? I saw live this morning where her ass was sitting at Show talking about she's doing some online WebEx Zoom meetings to be trying to learn about some new, some type of new products or something for Show. We ain't heard nothing else about Show. We heard nothing else about Show. Now you want to be on there perpetrating with your little headset on. Take your ass back home, Tisha. Ain't nobody heard nothing from Show. What are y'all doing at Show besides being sued? Talk about Zen Garden. What's going on with this lawsuit? People were asking him about the lawsuit. Then he want to try to divert and say, oh, and as far as that goes, we made such and such an amount of money, and the only reason they're suing us is because of this, this, and this. He was not being forthcoming. He danced around certain questions, but then you sat on there saying that you're going to do a YouTube video to explain all of that. Well, you're here now. We don't need you to log off and think of no lies and come back to tell us. Tell us now while you're here. Since you want to talk, we're here. We're ready to hear it now. I don't need you logging back on to tell me no lie you done thought of after you done signed off. What you mad for? Nobody asked you to come online or live. Nobody asked you to do that. So then he goes on to say that God, Marsau says that God, what story do you have to tell? We see it. You already said what we see on TV is the truth. Okay. So what else do you have to tell us, sir? I don't understand him. Then you want to throw God in it. God don't deal in confusion. Everything about the Scotts is just total confusion. Starting with Marsau and working their way all the way down. Okay. All the way down from Marsau all the way to Wanda. Okay. And her gator wrestling, and her gator wrestling dressing ass. Wanda dressed like she wrestled gators. Okay. All the way down to her. All the way down to her. All right, so, like I said, he heard that Melody, honey, when she talked about making all this big money, so now he wants to try to jump out there and be doing the same thing. But like I said, you don't have the same love for you as Melody does. People are sympathetic to what she's been through with Martell. And to know that you, sir, had something to do with the demise of her marriage because you were running over taking money to Ariane and helping Martell cheat with Ariane. Nobody's trying to hear nothing that you got to say. And we definitely not about to be supporting no YouTube channel that you about to be putting out just because you want to earn a coin off somebody. Like, no, we're not about to help you make no coin since you already got 17 million. Go home and sit in your 17 million with your broke down fence, with your garden in the middle of your driveway, with your dirty ass carpet, okay? Yeah, and them 3 stairs talking about you live in a 2-story house with only 3 stairs going up the bitch, okay? Going home with your wife looking like her mama in a halter top. Go home to all of that. Because we're not checking for you. We're not checking for you. No. No, no, no. You're not a fan favorite, Marsau. You're not a fan favorite. You're not a fan favorite. At all. Nope. You see, Wanda's out here trying to get her YouTube channel because Carlos has not had her back on the show since the whole Madonna situation. So now she's out here scratching and surviving, trying to find another way to make her some money. They're not showing her on the show, if y'all notice. They have not shown her anymore since that Madonna fight. Okay? They haven't shown her no more. So now she's out here talking about she already started a YouTube channel. And don't be on there talking about nothing. Trying to show some food she cooking and it look nasty as hell. Okay? Everybody's trying to jump on that train now. To try to... But ain't nobody checking for y'all like that. I don't think they realize that. I don't think they realize that. Carlos King has set Wanda down. And upon him sitting Wanda down, that has opened up Stormy's mama's mouth. That we also don't want to hear. Okay? So my whole thing is, like I said, keep talking, Marsau, because the IRS is watching, baby. They watching. They are watching. Go and explain them finances. Go on and do that YouTube live and explain them finances, because they watching. They are definitely watching. Yeah. While y'all asses over there struggling and broke, sitting back watching Melody, trying to figure out how she's making so much money, living good when y'all are struggling. And lying to everybody, telling them that y'all rich. You ain't rich. You toxic is what you are. I know toxic when I see it, and that's toxic. Okay? They expected Melody to fail and fall on her face after leaving Martell. But she was the boss. She was the brains behind everything. She was the power source behind she and Martell's relationship and or business. So how is it that she was going to be the one to fail versus the person who wasn't doing or giving anything in the relationship? See how sick and twisted they are. Marsau knows Melody and Martell very well. He knew who was the brains behind that relationship and or business. Because she was the one that was creating businesses for Schultz before she sold it over to the Scotts. Melody was pulling business for that, not Martell. He just put it in Melody's ears to say, hey, Marsau and Tisha's over there struggling. Marsau cannot find a job. Let's help them. They're our friends. Y'all had those kids over there. Melody felt sorry for you guys, even when as far as loaning one of their vehicles so that you guys can be out here making a living and take care of your kids. And you turn around and in the next breath say, oh, I don't owe her a thank you. Well, keep your thank you because it's not going to be authentic anyway. I don't want no fake thank you from nobody. I don't need it. And that's why y'all can't go anywhere in life. That's why y'all getting sued now. That's why y'all ain't got shit now. Because of that attitude. And you're going to continue to live that way. You forgot Melody's potential. That's what you forgot. But you stay hating on her and coming for her. Yeah. Marsau is just as evil and sneaky as Martell. Okay. And the fact that he has his, the fact that he is running out here trying to, talk about he want to tell his story. We don't want to hear your story, Marsau. It's a bunch of lies and gaslighting. And alibis, really. You really trying to get ahead of something. That's what it sounds like. That's the way it sounds like. That's what it sounded like to me when he was talking. It sounded like it was something that's getting ready to hit the internet, and he's trying to get ahead of it so that we don't be looking like, oh my God. He want to put something else in your mind as to think that this is not what's really going on when this is what it really is. Now, you haven't felt compelled to talk about this Zen Garden situation before this, but now you want to do a whole live to be trying to break something down. And talking about your finances and how it works when you do a contract. We know how contracts work. The problem is you weren't working. That's why you're being sued for fraud and misrepresentation, because you told the company that you could handle a job that you could not handle. Okay? And you sat your lazy ass over there running around taking pictures of naked women when your ass supposed to be at the job site. When you have a contract, there are deadlines. So you weren't meeting deadlines, and you want these people to still pay you money for doing a job that you did, which was said to be a shabby job? And you didn't make deadlines for them. So they got people that's waiting to move into apartments that they've already promised certain dates to, that they got to push those dates back because they in a silly ass lawsuit with y'all asses, irresponsible, and got to dish out more money to pay somebody to come and finish a job that Schultz was supposed to be doing. It don't make no sense. 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 We don't give a damn no more. We don't care no more. We don't care about your story, Marsau. We don't care about Tisha's story. We don't care about Wanda's story. We don't really care about the parties that Credit won, or why your rotund sister want to be out here talking about she want to sue somebody because they putting their asses on blast. We don't care. We don't care why your rotund sister spent some of the PPP money on Whopper Juniors from Burger King. We don't care. Why her chunky ass spent some of the PPP money allegedly for a good old few Whopper Juniors. Okay. Why all these people saying that they credit ain't getting fixed out here. We don't really care no more. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. Said that we're bored, we're asleep. We are bored. We are very bored. And we're tired. We're tired of the lies. They don't have no storylines. They're using melody. Now you want to be trying to get ahead of things to talk about it because this reunion coming out and this tea about to be spilled. Now you want to be doing a live trying to get ahead of stuff. We don't care no more. We don't care no more. We don't care. We don't care. Let the chips fall where they may. We already knew the stuff that's coming out now. That's coming out. We already knew about it. We just wanted y'all to realize that we knew. That's all I got for you guys this morning. Said Caramel, I'm hollering and laughing. It's the truth, y'all. Y'all know they stay lying and gaslighting. Tisha do it too. She do it too, and I keep saying she already knew Marsau was cheating. So why is that surprising to you? Why you sitting on stage gonna jump up and run off stage when they pull your business out there about Marsau cheating and having naked pictures? She couldn't even let Kiki talk when Carlos asked her if Kiki knew about Marsau cheating and having these naked pictures. Tisha had to get her head up and try to speak for Kiki. Sit your ass down like Melody do when y'all be throwing out receipts and be trying to talk about her. Melody don't get up and walk off the stage. She don't jump up and run off the stage. She sit there and she sit in it and she defend herself and she say what she gotta say like a woman. You being a punk now, Tisha, since you so bad about it. Yeah, you about it. Sit your ass down and talk about it. Yeah, it's embarrassing, but we already knew it. We already knew it. Why you sitting there trying to say your marriage is so perfect? Now we see it's not so perfect. It's done got out now that all these seasons you've been lying and covering for your husband, cheating in peace. Now you want to jump your thick ass up, running off the stage like your ass running to tackle somebody because you embarrassed. Sit your ass down and talk about it. Melody sat there. Even when Destiny was trying to say she had tea on her and don't make me spill it. Do you really want me? Man, I was like, say that shit. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to sit right here. Say whatever you got to say. Because guess what? When you get done, I'm about to release the beast on your ass. Melody knows stuff about everybody sitting on that stage. So I don't know why they keep trying her like that. I don't know why they keep trying her like that. Like, y'all seriously tried it. A person who knows negative stuff about you, you might not be wanting to keep pushing them buttons and threatening them that you're going to say something about them when you know that they hold some cards on your ass as well. But the thing is, they not counting on Melody spilling stuff on them. Okay? They're not counting on that. And I was kind of low-key hoping that Destiny would open her mouth to say some stuff because we really don't know what really happened between her and LeBarrett since she won't put that in her storyline. Now, she won't talk about that. But then you want to sit on the stage talking about, do you really want me to say what I know about you? No, I want you to really say about what happened between you and LeBarrett and why he filed for divorce after a couple months after your son was born. That's what your ass need to be talking about. with your backwards lace front wearing wig ass. With your moose nostrils sitting up there with your nostrils all flared out, talking about you gonna put mail on Front Street. Your own husband had you served when you went to take your son for a walk. Served divorce papers and you knew nothing about it. So while you all up in everybody else's business trying to walk down their truth, you didn't even know your ass was about to be divorced. So that's what you need to be talking about on the show versus trying to put somebody else's business out there. Destiny. Talk about why your house is being foreclosed on. Destiny. That's what we want to know about. Because I already spilled the tea and showed the pictures on my live. So y'all know I ain't telling no lies over here. Chris Fletcher is the person who is selling her house. Chris Fletcher is the realtor that is selling Destiny's house by being in foreclosure. I can't make it up. I already did a live on it. But you gotta walk, you can walk down everybody else's business. But you can't talk about yours. It's time out for everybody riding on Mel's back. I want to hear about their lives. So if you don't want to talk about your life, I'll talk about them. I already told you. I ain't got no shame over here. Because y'all know I stay digging. I stay digging. I'm going to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it? I'm going to talk about it. Okay? You don't want to put it out there? I'm going to put it out there. I'm trying to give you a storyline so you can get all melodies back. That's what I'm trying to help you out here. Maurice, talk about Credit One. We want to hear about it. We want to hear about it. Talk about why Kimmy had to be paying for you to go to school when you supposed to be a whole boss out here. Why this woman had to put your name on her deed to her house. And then you move up in there talking about you want to move your ex-wife closer. And your now wife sitting there crying. Well, almost wife sitting there crying. Like you running something. That's what they do. They get their women to sign off on stuff. Then you want to act like you running stuff. That's the same way Marcel does with Tisha. She done signed her name on all that shit over there. And now he want to come in and talk about he the manager. He the boss. I'm the supervisor. You just a worker. Really, bitch? Where your credit at? You popcornologist. Ain't got nothing to show for. Ain't brought nothing to the table but your feet. And this woman got to run up her credit. And now she got to sit at home after she done ran up her credit. Trying to make you look like a boss. She's stupid for doing it. She's stupid for doing it. I wouldn't have done it. I would not have done it. Kimmy is the money maker in that house. Kimmy is the money maker in that house, not Maurice. Why you sticking your chest out like you Superman talking about you gonna sue somebody? With what? A certificate? Sit your ass down. Oh, Ninja Turtle head. Looking like one of the Ninja Turtles, looking like Donatello sitting up on stage with a tight ass church suit on. Looking just like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles sitting up there. I'm suing. Don't fuck around and get sued. No, sir, you've been fucking around. We said it yesterday. Don't you fuck around and get sued. Boy, you don't scare nobody. You don't scare nobody. Looking like damn Donatello sitting up there. I wanted to throw his ass a slice of pizza through the TV. I want to throw his ass a slice of pizza, old thick ass sitting up there. Looking like he just left Golden Corral in that tight ass blue suit. I want to throw his ass a slice of pizza straight through the TV screen. That's what I want to do. Cowabunga, dude. Look like his ass wants to sit up. Cowabunga, dude. I'm about to sue y'all. Cowabunga, dude. Shut your ass up. You don't scare nobody. Oh, fake ass Joe Brown. Fake ass Judge Joe Brown. That's what I called his ass yesterday. You don't sue. You don't scare nobody. Ain't nobody scared of your lost certificate that Kimmy paid for. Sit your ass down. Talking about you suing somebody. Sue your ass to the gym and do some crunches. Do that. Sue your ass to the gym and take your sister with you with her chunky ass. Yeah, I'm gonna read their asses this morning. Do I give a damn? I do not. Take your chunky sister and hold her thick ass ankles while she do some sit-ups in the gym. Because the only time she do a sit-up is when her ass is going to the table. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, I'm reading her ass. Yes, I'm reading her ass. The only time her ass do a sit-up is when she smells some food and she get her chunky ass up to go in there to the table to sit down and eat everything that's on that bitch. She probably lick her plate every meal. Oh, chunky ass. Sitting on the show, spread out like a moose on the couch. All up in everybody else's business. Looking like a thick ass moose sitting up there. Y'all, let me get off here. Because y'all know I ain't got no chill. I don't never know what's going to come out my mouth. I already know they're going to be pissed, but I don't give a damn. Y'all know I say what I want to say over here. This is my channel. And if they got a problem with it, stay off my channel. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to say how I feel. She is thick out here. Now, she's very rotund, if you will. I done said it before. This bitch eat chicken in her sleep. I done told you. She keep a chicken wing under her pillow in her bed at night. In case her ass get hungry and her lazy ass don't want to go in the kitchen. Just reach under the pillow and bite that chicken, bitch. That's what you do. Am I sorry for what I said? I am not. Do I apologize? I will not. Do I take this shit back? Never. Never. I love it here in Pettyville. I love it here. Love it, love it, love it. I'm sick of all their asses. I'm sick of all their asses. I'm sick of their mama. She ain't did nothing to me, but I'm sick of their mama. I'm sick of her gap in her front tooth. Okay? I hope they get her a tooth for Christmas. I really do. Save one of them Love and Marriage Huntsville checks and get her a tooth for Christmas. I'm sick of her ass. Okay? Drop y'all sister off at Jenny Craig on the way to get that tooth. And pick her chunky ass back up when they finish with her. Okay? And take all y'all asses somewhere to somebody's counseling session and lay on somebody's couch if you don't break the bitch down. And talk about y'all issues. Because I'm sick of all y'all asses, okay? And that's all I got to say about the asses today. They don't work my damn nerves. Y'all know I get worked talking about them. Because they just, ooh, they send me, honey, to oblivion. Jesus. Yes, they do. But y'all have a great day. Y'all should reach under that pillow, honey, and be down there snacking on a piece of chicken. Knock the fuck out, sleep. Chewing. Who chews on a piece of chicken? Knock the fuck out, sleep. Just her ass at night. In your sleep. Edge wing in your sleep. Girl. It's the sheer audacity. But Tara, we gonna get off here. Because I sit on here clown and drag. I'm talking about y'all. I'm just saying. I'm saying. We're gonna get off here. Thank y'all. Thank you, mods, for doing such a great job. I had to drag a little bit and act uncouth. Y'all know. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Caramelians and followers. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you, mods, for doing a great job. If there's any content creators that's in the building tonight, and I like to say in the building, I know it's a chat. Thank you guys for joining, coming over and laughing with us and getting this tea, honey. We appreciate it. Yes, we do. Y'all have a great day at work. It is Tuesday. We will have Car Chronicles tomorrow. If I run across any more tea, I would definitely try to connect with you guys later on today as well, okay? Enjoy your day. Love you guys that way, and goodbye.